Good morning, everybody. So it's Wednesday today. I just had to check there what day it was because, as usual, I'm not really very sure because you knew the days by what you were doing, and when we're not really doing anything or not doing the same things that we always did, all the days of the week have kind of merged into one. Speaking to Mrs. Lynn yesterday, and we have come to the conclusion, the two of us together, that not going to the church on a Sunday is not as upsetting how we work the days of the week, because we always knew that was Sunday and the rest of the week pivoted around about Sunday. So I'm hoping that the sooner we can get back into some kind of normal routine, the better. Not a good day today at all. Yesterday was a lovely day. I went to the Fort shopping centre with Bill, who was meeting his friend Crawford for coffee, and had a wee walk round the open area in the Fort and into Marks and Spencer's to buy some t-shirts for both of us. Lovely day yesterday, sitting out in the sun waiting for the two men to finish their coffee, and it was really warm and bright, but this morning raining, back to typical Glasgow fair weather. So I'm hoping that it improves a wee bit over the next couple of days. Spoke to another couple of people yesterday. Everybody seems to be doing all right, and I'm glad that people are listening to the message, and it's helping them to feel a wee bit closer to the church and the people in the church that they're all missing so much. This week I'm reading from Matthew, and yesterday I'm reading Matthew chapter 6, so this morning, following on from that, I'm reading Matthew chapter 7. Don't say that I'm not boring and just boring. So, Matthew chapter 7. Do not judge others, so that God will not judge you. For God will judge you in the same way you judge others, and he will apply to you the same rules you apply to others. Why then do you look at the speck in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the log in your own eye? How dare you say to your brother, "Please, let me take that speck out of your eye," when you have a log in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will be able to see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs. They will only turn and attack you. Do not throw your pearls in front of pigs. They will only trample them underfoot. Ask, and you will receive. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks will receive, and anyone who seeks will find, and the door will be opened to those who knock. Would any of you who are fathers give your son a stone when he asks for bread? Or would you give him a snake when he asks for a fish? As bad as you are, you know how to give good things to your children. How much more then will your Father in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Do for others what you want them to do for you. This is the meaning of the law of Moses and of the teachings of the prophets. Go in through the narrow gate, because the gate to hell is wide, and the road that leads to it is easy, and there are many who travel it. But the gate to life is narrow, and the way that leads to it is hard, and there are few people who find it. Be on your guard against false prophets. They come to you looking like sheep on the outside, but on the inside they are really like wolves. You will know them by what they do. Thorn bushes do not bear grapes, and briars do not bear figs. A healthy tree bears good fruit, but a poor tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a poor tree cannot bear good fruit. And any tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So then you will know the false prophets by what they do. Not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only those who do what my Father in heaven wants them to do. When the judgment day comes, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, in your name we spoke God's message. By your name we drove out many demons and performed many miracles. Then I will say to them, I never knew you. Get away from me, you wicked people. So then, anyone who hears these words of mine and obeys them is like a wise man who built his house on a rock. The rain poured down and the rivers flooded over, and the wind blew hard against that house, but it did not fall because it was built on rock. Anyone who hears these words of mine and does not obey them is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain poured down, the rivers flooded, the wind blew hard against that house, and it fell. What a terrible fall that was. When Jesus finished these things, the crowd was amazed by the way he taught. He wasn't like the teachers of the law. Instead, he taught with authority. Amen, and God bless this reading from Matthew chapter 7. So, have a good day, everybody. Do the best you can with the weather and the dreichness of the day. Remember, tonight I will send out the West Kirk Weekly, and also there will be the Bible study at 7 o'clock on Zoom. If you need to log in, let us know. Otherwise, you'll find it on the Facebook page and the website. And I'll be back tomorrow and Friday, and you can listen to the daily message. No message on a Saturday, don't forget. And on Sunday, you'll be able to hear the service. And this week, Dave is leading the service along with other members of the worship team. So on Sunday after 11 o'clock, you can hear the service from the worship team this Sunday. So give me a phone, anybody, if you need anything. You've got the number. Everybody do well, and we'll see you and hear you back here tomorrow. Bye.